Well. Welcome back to the channel. I'm telling you, I'm pumping these bitches out. You know what I mean? You know how like NBA Youngboy popping out 16 babies a year? I'm about to be doing that with the videos though. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, today we're going to be talking about J.Cole again. J.Cole released a track list to his album. And releasing the track list, he has confirmed that his upcoming album, the follow-up that's supposed to drop on Friday, is going to be a double disc album. This nigga's pulling an All Eyes on Me, West Side. Like, like, seriously, he's pulling one of the best strategic moves, like, to release your last album. And he's literally confirmed that this is going to be his last album. Damn, man. J. Cole had a hell of a career. Seriously. Like, the stuff that he's done, like the accomplishments. Him and Drake and I think, yeah, just him and Drake are the only artists of the 2010s to have all studio albums go #1 and go platinum. And that, which is an amazing feat, because many artists can't even go #1 on their first album. You know what I'm saying? There's so many great rappers that never went #1. But anyways, regardless of that, what I would want to say is that I feel like he is pulling all the moves to make this his best album. I love the fact that he's dropping a double album. Like, when we think about the greatest double albums, we think about All Eyes on Me, Life After Death with Biggie, who else? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. What else? Nas, Street Disciples. Who else made a double album that is popular? Damn. Jay-Z with the Blueprint 2. And yeah, there's probably plenty more, but they can't come up on the top of my head, you know? But honestly, I feel like, yeah, this is going to be his best album. And it got a concept too. I love that. And J. Cole is not necessarily like your regular conceptual artist, even though in his music he does have a lot of concepts in his music. I feel like he doesn't have, like, he's not conceptual when it comes to making albums like Kendrick Lamar, because like Kendrick Lamar, all his albums are kind of conceptual, you know what I'm saying? They got a certain theme that plays throughout the album and has a story to tell, you know? Like, for instance, Kendrick Lamar's Section 80, you know, he's talking about like growing up in the 90s and stuff like that, and this community being played with drugs and how fucked up everything has happened that would happen in the 90s and shit like that, him growing up. Good Kid, Mad City is about him growing up as a young adolescent in a crazy town like Compton, and growing up fighting peer pressure and fighting against gun violence, this and that, staying away from gun violence and staying away from drugs and peer pressure and, you know, whatsoever. And then we got To Pimp a Butterfly. Wow, To Pimp a Butterfly is an amazing album. If you never listened to Pimp a Butterfly, you got to listen to it. But anyways, To Pimp a Butterfly just mainly talks about like issues dealing with Black America, you know what I mean? And it's technically a continuation of Good Kid, Mad City. You know, he made it out the hood, started making a lot of money for himself, you know, and yeah, I can't really go too deep into detail about that album, but the album is very deep. Like, seriously, it talks about social, political problems that goes on in America, and racism, you know, about how you should love yourself and stuff like that. I'm gonna put the link to the video in the link of, like, in my description. Like, That and shout out to that YouTuber. I don't know his name at the top of my head right now because I'm driving, of course. But I'm gonna shout him out and I'm gonna tag him out. I'm gonna tag him up in my description. But yeah, and of course with Damn, talking about how he feels fucked up and his personal issues and stuff like that. But then he gets even more personal with Mr. Morale, and then GNX is basically like his victory lap type shit. So, but you get my point. Almost every album that Kendrick Lamar has released has been conceptual, to a point, J.Cole, I'm glad that he's going down that route because I feel like he's fully capable of doing that and fully capable of like capturing that amazing concept album. And this is going to be his best album ever. I honestly feel like it is. But yeah, I feel like my expectations for that album is pretty damn high because I've been waiting for this album since I was in 7th grade. He announced it when I was in 7th grade. Now I'm fucking 21 in college. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking crazy how time flies by. But anyways, I want to know how you guys feel about his album being a double disc album. Do you feel like he can capitalize off of that, and do you feel like he can make an amazing double album, or do you feel like he's not that type of artist that can stick to a concept? I want to know y'all opinions. Let me know in the comment section. Please like and share my videos, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.